Sports Center, we're getting you ready for Manny Pacquiao and Floyd Mayweather, May 2nd in Las Vegas. And to help us break down the fight, Corinne van Ryck, deGroot, joins us here at Sports Center. Corinne, let's start with Floyd Mayweather. What's the key for him in this fight?
The key for Floyd Mayweather in this fight is his 5-inch reach. He's got Pacquiao beat completely with his 5-inch reach. He's got, obviously great defense, but that reach is going to play a big difference in this fight.
How does it help him?
Oh, because Manny Pacquiao has to come to him for the fight, which is how Floyd loves to fight. So it's a perfect setup for Floyd for this fight.
Opens up those counter punches for him to just point the other guy to death. Manny Pacquiao considered the underdog in this fight. What's the key for him?
The key for Manny Pacquiao is to use his right hand. He has to have a very educated right hand. He needs to jab up. He needs to jab low. He needs to use his hand just to distract Floyd, because he has to use his jab to get in, to find his range to get in, so he can throw that nice big right left hand he has and come over top with the right hook.
Nobody's been able to figure out Floyd Mayweather in the ring, at least enough to get a victory, 47-0. Where's the opportunity for Pacquiao to exploit Mayweather?
The opportunity for Pacquiao to exploit Mayweather is absolutely within the first 3 or 4 rounds. If we take a look at the Zab-Judah Mayweather fight, within the second round, I think Floyd actually got his first actual knockdown. He got hit with a really strong right hook, and he went down. His glove touched the canvas. It just didn't get called as a knockdown. It got called as a slip. I don't agree with that.
So how do you expect Mayweather to counter that if Pacquiao comes out very aggressively in the first few rounds?
Well, that's Mayweather's fight. Mayweather loves for his fighters to come towards him and fight, because he's an awesome counterpuncher, best defense in the business, loves to counterpunch, lets the move get out of the way, comes in that shell-up defense. So it's a perfect fight for Floyd Mayweather.
What's his greatest strength? I mean, you mentioned his defense. What makes his defense so spectacular?
Floyd's defense is so spectacular because he comes to you in this position here. On the opposite side, it's a shell-up position. So he can throw his punches, he can slip, move, but you don't know when he's throwing his jab. It's here, you don't know when it's coming out. You don't know what he's doing, if it's coming up, it's coming to the side. So that's the key to his defense and his offense, is that he's shelled up, but you can't see where his punches are coming from.
What is that shelled-up position, what does that do for him defensively and helping him to protect himself?
Well, it's here, he's on the other side, so he's got his left hand here and his right hand's here, so his shoulder is up, so it's blocking that right hand of Manny, and this right here is going to be here, so when that left hand comes, he can block it here, but at the same time, he can still use his jab and fire his jab straight, throw it up. He has so many different options, and then he moves his feet so fast, so he throws his punches, gets out of the way, and he's ready again. Where the other fighter is just left standing.
Right. Okay, this fight took so long to actually get made. The details worked out 2 months prior to the date. Who has the advantage because of the short time span?
Oh, Floyd Mayweather absolutely has the advantage. And I would say that because if it's the short time span that we're focusing on, he's always in shape. Floyd is always in shape. He's never out of shape. And so for him to get ready for a fight, even a mega fight, or the Super Bowl of all fights like this, will take 6 weeks max.
So finally, give us a prediction. How's this fight going to play out? Who wins and why?
Floyd Mayweather absolutely wins by decision, and I say that because unless Manny gets him within the first 3 or 4 rounds, which is the sweet spot for the southpaws coming out and the aggressive fighters against Floyd, it's never really gone past 3 or 4 rounds where he's been in trouble. After that, he's always been able to figure out the fighters. So I would say that it's Floyd. He can make the adjustments, and plus he's an undefeated fighter. Manny has been defeated. He's been knocked out within his last 3 fights. So that's always going to be in the back of his head, especially coming into a fight like this. So I say hands down, Floyd Mayweather goes the distance.
All right. Corinne van Ryck, deGroot, helping us break down Mayweather-Pacquiao, May 2nd in Las Vegas. Thanks for the time.
Thank you.
Corinne van Ryck, deGroot. You look great, by the way.
Thank you very much.
Thanks for joining us.
Thank you for having me.
All right, we're going to have some fun.
Yes.
I've got 4 awesome boxing topics for all 3 of you guys, but only 1 minute per topic. Can you handle it?
Let's get it.
All right, let's get it on. We are 30 days away from the big fight. So excited for this. Corinne, any chance Pacquiao can pull off the upset over Mayweather?
Okay, if Pacquiao is going to pull off the upset over Mayweather, it has to be within that sweet spot of the first 3 to 4 rounds. That's where Mayweather generally gets a lot of his trouble from southpaws and pressure fighters. Yeah. So if it does happen within the first 3 or 4 rounds.
Exactly right.
Yeah. Round 2, according to the Wall Street Journal, the Mayweather-Pacquiao fight on pay-per-view will cost $99 for high definition and $89 for standard definition. Corinne, do you think that's too much?
I do not think that's too much.
Yeah.
Look, these guys combined have over 50 years of boxing, blood, sweat, and tears to culminate into this one fight. So I think they totally deserve to get that type of recognition for the fight they're about to fight.
The anticipation going into this fight is greater than any since Ali fought Frazier the first time, 1971. We're talking about.
Absolutely right.
All right, guys, moving on. Round 3, during a UFC pre-fight media press conference, Conor McGregor stole Jose Aldo's championship belt and a scuffle ensued. Corinne, did McGregor cross the line by taking the belt?
McGregor absolutely crossed the line by taking the belt. Fighter to fighter, first of all, you don't do that, but he's trying to play a mind game, but the mind game is on him because all it shows is pure insecurity on his part.